to have a very serious talk about XRP and Ripple. And I'm going to show you a fact about what Ripple has been doing with the sale of XRP that will very, I believe, soon, meaning the next 3 to 6 months, show you why XRP is moving so violently to the upside right now. I've got 3 charts to show you, and I've put links down below to those charts because something just happened the other day after a video I did with Joe that I think is very important. And I want to break a couple things down very seriously. As people are jumping onto the live stream, I'm going to read a little part of a story from FX Empire, and it has to do with the Bitcoin ETF and what it just did. And I want to remind you that next year, XRP's ETF is going to come out. And when you take this information and you put it along the fact that I'm going to show you in this video about what Ripple has been doing with the XRP that it has been selling, I think it's going to really be very clear to you where this is headed. Okay. So as we start, do me a favor, everyone that owns XRP, hashtag XRP down in the comment section below to get the algorithm fired up. Anyone that's a part of the XRP army has been sitting on the sidelines with this investment for quite some time, also put that down below. Let me know how long you've been holding this, because a lot of people have mocked us, and I honestly believe that it was a paid setup in a lot of aspects to keep the price of this down, and it was paid for by banks. I don't have any facts for that, but when you start seeing what I'm talking about and you start understanding, as a matter of fact, got an incredible compliment from a high-end money manager the other day that contacted Joe that said the way that we put together these courses and the videos, it makes it very easy. And this gentleman has actually been helping us sell courses by showing all of his other money manager friends how to purchase this. So if you want, I'm going to put a sale link to both of those courses down below if you don't understand how to invest in cryptocurrency or purchase XRP. All right. So first off, out of Forex Empire, Bitcoin revisits $101,000 on BTC spot ETF inflows. This is important. On Thursday, the US BTC spot ETF market registered net inflows of 766 million, extending the inflow streak to 6 sessions. Demand through BTC spot ETFs set the tone for the Friday session, driving Bitcoin through $100,000. Friday's US spot ETF market flow trends continue to tilt supply-demand balance in BTC's favor. Again, this is all about XRP. Stand by. Fidelity's Origin Bitcoin Fund saw $47 million flow in. ARK's 21 Shares Fund saw $24.9 million flow in. And Grayscale, however, Grayscale Trust had net outflows of 32.8. And that's because people want to take the money that's been tied up for so long and go sell it. Says here, excluding flow data for iShares Bitcoin Trust, the US BTC spot ETF market registered net inflows of $119 million on Friday, yesterday alone. Check this out. This is a direct quote from senior analyst of Bloomberg Intelligence, Eric Balhakis, announced a landmark moment for the US BTC spot ETF market, and that is this. King of the Hill, the US spot ETF, have just surpassed Satoshi in total Bitcoin held. Now more than 1.1 million Bitcoin, more than anyone in the world, and they're not even a year old yet. Literally babies still. This is mind-blowing. Now, last January, I came out and I said, it is the time now to buy Bitcoin. And the reason why, and I shared a lot of videos about XRP2 and its story, but I said Bitcoin's going to move rapidly because of the ETFs. Now, I'm telling you this once again, but on XRP. XRP will have ETFs in 2025. When this happens, the sheer amount of money that is about to flow in, and I'm going to explain what the banks have been doing for years while this SEC suppression has happened on purpose, the banks are going to flow in a way that you haven't even seen yet, but I've got a way of showing you how they have already. So first, I want to show you 3 charts, and then I'm going to tell you this fact that you need to know. And again, these links are going to be put down in the description below so you can look at them yourself. All right. Let me blow this up real quick here. All of a sudden, it is having technical difficulties. Figures. All right. All right. Here we go. This is the 1-day chart of XRP and this parabolic move that we've seen since in just the last 4 weeks. right? Remember, I did a video right about here talking about how I have stopped trading XRP. I have moved all of my trading position after my last purchase around the 48 cents range. I moved it into long-term holdings. And this is the last month. This is the 8-day line right here. This is the 20-day moving average. We've got our 200 down below. What I want to show you is these last, and I took a video with Joe yesterday, right here, consolidation, right here, consolidation. Now we're moving up, and we believe we've seen consolidation. Now we have 3 down, 1 green up, and we are now starting really positive here. But wait, there's more. If you'll notice on this next chart, and this is going to show you some pretty amazing stuff since 2017. I bought, my first XRP was purchased right there, right above this arrow. All right. Now, this is was this the 1 month? This should be a 1 month chart. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I believe it's the 1 month chart. What you're seeing is this wedge, and we have this breakout. Now, a lot of technical analysis analysts would tell you that support is down here, which yes, it is. But there's something different that's happening right now as opposed to any other breakout. You see, we already know that Ripple completely destroyed the SEC in court. And now all that's left is the amount that the SEC is whining about because the judge said, hey, we're going to grant you this much money. I don't remember what it was, 125 million. Put it down below if you remember. I don't remember off the top of my head. They want billions. They want over $1 billion, right? They're greedy. They want to make what they're doing is if they get that much, they're going to scare the piss out of other fintech companies, anyone in the crypto space, all right? And that's what they're trying to do is scare the piss out of any of these companies. Well, what happened was the judge is like, no, you're not going to do this. And so they're appealing it. I don't think that they're going to even get to another decision. I have a feeling they're going to pull back because they're so afraid because the head honcho just ran screaming and crying, right? Is running scared because the next president coming in. And so what they're going to do is they're going to go, you know what? We're just going to settle. We'll take the money. Whatever little bit you're going to give us, cool, we'll take it. And I think that's going to be a catalyst for not only XRP and Ripple, but other companies as well, right? Well, this chart right here I want to show you is very important. Then we're going to get to this fact. This chart shows what Joe believes, and it's actually mild compared to what other professional traders are showing. And when I'm talking like Peter Brandt, right? He's calling for something major. And if Peter's watching this, I want to talk to you actually. He's looking for an $18 XRP move. All right. Now, again, these charts are going to be down below for you to check out. I want to talk to Peter Brandt. And this is the fact, what I want to tell you. This is very important. For years, the SEC has been trying to go after Ripple because they say they've been doing illegal transfers or sales of XRP. And what has really been happening, and the media, and I believe this was paid for by financial people, they put out stories saying things like, hey, Ripple just sold a bunch more XRP. Millions of XRP are getting sold. Well, they had it set up in an escrow that after certain time frames, certain amount would become unlocked because they're a company, right? And they sell XRP to raise money to keep moving as a company. Think about every single publicly traded company out in the world does that with the share of shares, right? The sale of shares. And it's very compartmentalized. A certain amount of XRP comes available for sale. Ripple will sell it in an over-the-counter method. They will more than likely use crypto exchanges to do these kind of sales, all right? Now, this is very important you understand this. The facts are every time those large sales would happen, you would see them move to a new wallet, a brand new wallet, and they would sit there, and they haven't moved. Those sales are happening around the world to central banks, banking institutions, and people in the know. The reason why this is happening is because Ripple has been not only developing the XRP blockchain, but they have been getting banks to slowly integrate them into this system. And to be a part of this system, they need to have assurance that they're going to have enough XRP to do these transactions around the world super fast and super cheap. And they're going to have to be able to get a good price. You know, intelligent investors, along with institutions, they want to know that they're getting a good deal. You know, you don't see Warren Buffett running around and just going, what do you want for Coca-Cola? I'll just pay whatever. I'll pay 10% over. No, he wants a good deal. All right. He wants the fundamentals. Banking institutions and central banks understand this, and this is how they act. So what's happening is we've been able to see on the blockchain these whales, which you hear, and I just did a story the other day about $50 million worth of XRP has just been moved off of Binance, pushed over into a wallet, and it is sitting there, right? That shows that whoever owns $50 million of XRP is more interested in taking it off and putting it into a secure location and not selling it. All right. This has been going on for years, and this is bringing a lot of validity to the XRP blockchain because you can see the big wallets are getting bigger. I told you a long time ago, I wanted to be in the top 1% of XRP, and my goal was to put everything I could into it. And I have worked my butt off with multiple businesses, side hustles, and been diving as much as I can into that within reason, right? Well, what I have personally found, and if you go to the XRP rich list, you will see, take a snapshot of what the rich list looks like today. Just take a snapshot of the top 100 wallets. I dare you. Hold on to it for another 20 to 30 days. Now go back to it, and I want you to line up those wallets and see how much bigger they are. And I wanted you to see if any of them got smaller. Outside of exchange wallets, which are very easy to identify on the blockchain because they're registered, you will see that these wallets keep getting larger. They're not getting smaller. And yes, you're seeing an explosion in new wallets over the last month. That is normal for any blockchain when the blockchain sees a massive eruption in price versus the US dollar. However, many of those are not institutions, they are retail buyers. And as exciting as that is, it doesn't matter to me. Because the truth is, what's bringing this XRP price to where you're going to see something, and I'm not joking, you think this is a breakout? Take this measured move that I was a part of right here at this arrow, right? And you take that same velocity and push it up. And remember, there was no ETF here. There was no SEC trying to destroy Ripple and stop XRP here and then lost. There was no $100,000 Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin and altcoins are probably going to experience a little bit of a correction in the springtime, end of spring, right? Just following the normal cycle of Bitcoin's halving period. But I believe that you're about to see something right here be totally different than what's the norm, because I think XRP is going to start becoming the darling of Wall Street in the springtime. I believe that XRP is going to be talked about so much, it will be treated like Nvidia, Apple, Google, and those other stocks that have taken up the headlines over the last, 2-3 years, the FANG stocks. You're going to see XRP being treated more like a stock, and you are going to see, in my humble opinion, but type 5 if you agree with this, you're going to see so much adoption. I mean, for heaven's sakes, isn't it tonight or tomorrow? Ripple is going to be mainstream on 60 Minutes, opening itself up to a whole new type of person. As a matter of fact, I get emails all the time, and let me see if I could share this one. There are people in their 60s that have taken the course, the beginner course, and then the trading course. Their lives are changing. Let me see. I didn't mean to do this. I can't find it. But I'm getting testimonials from people, not just people that are multimillionaires and that run funds and all this stuff that we're getting from people. But my point being is that I'm getting so many testimonials from people that are going, I was scared of investing in crypto. You brought us a way to do it safely and to hold our hands through it, because you need holding hands. I didn't have that. And I lost a lot of money in the beginning. So I teach you the fundamentals of trading. I teach you the technicals of trading. I teach you all of the fundamentals of investing and securing crypto right now, and then how to layer in properly. I think it's very, very important. Thank you to everybody that's giving the super chats. Remember, I don't need them. I thank you, but I only have them open because the algo won't share this. But you know what will happen when you force the algo? Watch this. Again, hashtag XRP like crazy down below, and XRP Army. And then what happens is it opens up this type of logic that you and I are talking about right now. to a whole new world of people that are searching for this investment in XRP that they're hearing about on 60 Minutes, or they're watching in the news, or they're seeing the ticker going by on CNBC. Why is XRP going up when everything else is going down today? Well, it's because there's a new change and there's a new sheriff coming to town. And that sheriff is pro crypto. And watch this, what happens. The whole nation went red, right? And you got Donald Trump, you got RFK Jr., and got a bunch of other people, Vivek, and other people that are pro crypto, and they've got their money in crypto, and they understand, wait a minute, there's one crypto that stands out from every other one that has already worked out deals with banks and central banks around the world. It's been building it for money transfers. It's a direct attack and a direct threat on SWIFT, and it was created here in America. What do you think they're going to want to do? And I don't think they're going to want to shut it down. They're going to want to support it. I have a weird feeling, and this is not financial advice. Do not trade based off of this, okay? But I believe, and type 10 if you agree, this makes sense. Type 10 if you agree. I think that not only is Trump going to want to buy a strategic amount of Bitcoin, 5% is what they're looking at right now. I believe he's going to want to buy XRP, because central banks around the world have been picking it up, been writing agreements with Ripple to use XRP to move their digital currencies around the world. And America has been doing nothing but trying to destroy it, the government. And I think what Trump's going to see is like, oh my gosh, if we buy this, if we make a strategic investment in XRP somehow, we could still control. Think about this. This is all about control. And that's what those ETFs are all about control. The only reason why you have a Bitcoin ETF is because the government wants to control it. It will cause the price to skyrocket, and most people won't own any, right? I mean, if you think about how much some of us have in Bitcoin and what we've seen come out in the recent time period with money, we're talking millions and millions of dollars. People have become multimillionaires over the last year because they went out, or even when this channel started, and Bitcoin was like 3,500. I'm like, hey, you might want to buy some. You know, I know people that went out and bought 3 Bitcoin, 6 Bitcoin. Right then, they spent 10 or 20 grand. Now they've got 6 Bitcoin, and it's worth almost, what, $600,000. The people's lives are changing. And what you're seeing right now is you're witnessing with XRP and Ripple a government suppression that they've been holding it down as banks like, all right, you go buy. Just all my buddies. This is what's been happening. And if you don't understand that with the darkness that's been exposed in the government, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to go and I'm going to buy some more XRP today in good faith. Can it go down more? Absolutely. Can these charts change? Yeah. But I'll tell you what, I've got the links directly to those charts that I shared with you down in the description. Go take a look at them and then think about it. Don't get crazy. Don't mortgage your house to buy it. I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one. Or am I? I guess that's what you have to figure out on your own. I thank everybody that's taken the course and dove into something different, because I believe in the next year, you're going to be handsomely rewarded for taking a little bit of time out of your life and figuring this out. And you've now put yourself, by just being able to buy XRP, be able to learn how to transfer it to your own private wallet. Do you know how far ahead you are than 99.9% of humans on Earth? You know, if you think that you missed the boat because XRP is no longer 2 cents, it's no longer 50 cents, it's no longer $1, I'm going to tell you what do you think if you did buy a little bit at the current price? I don't even know what the current price is right now. Put it down below what it is. My point being is, and it moves to $15 like Joe is looking at with his charts. It moves to $28, what Peter Brandt is talking about. I believe that's the number he's put, right? You have to understand that you won't be looking back and going, oh man, what an idiot. I think you'll be going, I wish I would have bought more, or I wish I would have bought sooner. It's $249. You know, last night I did a video going, I'm pretty sure I think we know where it's headed tomorrow. And look at where it is. I did a video when it was $101. I'm like, it'll be dipping well below 100 in probably the next couple hours. Look what happened. You know, I think at a certain point, you got to like believe not in someone else, but believe in yourself that you can learn how to do this. I've lined it all out for you. And the whole channel has to pivot right now, because I believe in the next 30 and 60 days, we're going to be talking about some completely crazy different stuff when it comes to cryptocurrency. And so I've had to put other things on sort of a shelf and wait to be able to bring you this information, because I think it is incredibly powerful. If anyone, because I do not fake reviews about these courses, I take my courses extremely serious. That is my business. Financial education. I want to change people's lives and show them how to become wealthy with their own brain power. Please put down below if you've purchased either of those crypto courses and what you think so that other people can look. I do not fake or lie about this stuff. And I don't need a fancy Lambo. I don't even need a fancy car or a suit to be able to bring you truth. And that's why I do that. I will sit on a tricycle gladly because I want the right kind of student, the student that can see the truth and wait out all the bull crap, because there's a lot of bull crap out there. And I'll remind you, because this is a crypto video, a bunch of bot scammers, thieves are going to put tickers down below of, oh yeah, thank you for helping with the XRP, but now I bought this token and it's going to crush it. They're going to steal your money. Okay, these are scams. They're thieves. So I hope I just want people in mainnet avenues right now. I do have a little bit of Bitcoin. I'm about to sell my Bitcoin in 2025 for silver. It will be, in my opinion, the greatest trade in history. And I will make it very famous. That's why I'm talking about it a lot until before it happens. But I'm not going to be selling my XRP for that. Oh, one last thing. Somebody asked me, why would you sell some of your XRP for $12 if you know that it's going to 10,000? And this is my answer. Every time you make an investment, when it goes up exponentially, you have to have a sell number to pull enough off to where you're good. And I will be pulling off twice of the amount that I have invested in XRP from January of 2017 till now. All right, twice as much, which means I have doubled my money, but I also have a boatload more on the side, because we have to go from win to win to win. And that money is going to go into another sector, two different sectors, precious metals and real estate, where I'm going to constantly win. That's what most people fail to understand. They hold something, it explodes in value, and it goes right back down. And they don't understand that. That's why they are hopeful. And that is a gambling addict's problem. And that is the difference between an investor and a speculator. I'm still going to have plenty of XRP. And I'm going to wait for a day where the code changes, just like Ethereum did, that most people do not understand. All right. I'm going to answer one comment, and then please don't give me any super chats. Thank you so much for it. But check this out. Why? Comes from Lucas. And thank you for the super chat, Lucas. Why do you push XRP? It's not a blockchain. So this is a great comment. And there are, just so you know, I don't know if Lucas is, let me see. No, Lucas isn't doing this, but a lot of people ask questions and throw them up in a super chat because they're trying to push a different token. It does not look like Lucas is doing that, right? Wait, Carlos deleted it, so I don't remember the rest of it. Carlos, can you undelete that one for me? I'm sorry. It is a blockchain. It is, as of right now, pretty centralized because Ripple Labs and some other companies run the servers to keep up the network at amazingly fast speeds, might I add. And there is a decentralized aspect to XRP where people can run nodes, and it's a secondary layer that can also verify transactions, but people don't get paid to do so, at least not yet. I believe that could change in the future, just like what Ethereum did. Let me see if I can find that comment again. It got deleted. See, my mods are so darn good. My moderators. Everyone say thank you, moderators, down below, because they kick butt. But this time, you really kicked butt. But my point being is that, see, I'm here to make money. And do me a favor, guys. Can you find like a dollar sign emoji right now, or just put money if you're there to make money too? And a lot of one of the things that I believe certain banks have put out is how much of a banker's coin this is. You're 100% right. Like, no duh, Captain Obvious. But what it's done is kept a lot of people away while banks are buying it up. So this is what I would like to do. Just like with Bitcoin, Bitcoin's man's money. It's created by man, right? Probably some pretty nefarious men, to be honest with you. But you know what I'm going to be doing here in 2025? And I've already done it multiple times. I've already bought a boatload of God's money, gold and silver. And you see, so you have people like this that go out and go, centralized and all this stuff. Yeah, I got you. I'm making millions of dollars. That is the truth. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to transfer it into some very important investments. God's money, which is gold and silver, but also land, water, oil, things from the ground, what God created. And I couldn't have invested in those at this level without having first invested in specific cryptocurrencies. You see, a lot of people miss that too. They think that one thing is going to solve all their problems, but really what it is your life, your wealth creation, generational wealth is the progression of cycles going from one cycle to the next. Very few people became billionaires from one asset. And you'll see that 90% of them that became billionaires because they printed money. They printed shares of a company. And through interesting ways of advertising those companies, those shares became more valuable. And that's where most of your billionaires come from. And I think you're going to see the same billionaires in cryptocurrency one day. I believe I will be one probably within the next 10 years. And that's not bragging. It's because I've been around it longer. And a lot of people say, I can't believe you'd say that. Well, the truth's going to come out someday. And I think it's very, very important. And if you, for the person that's asking yeah, if you wouldn't be people wouldn't be asking these questions if they had already taken the Bitcoin and XRP 101 course. Dylan, best-selling author in the cryptocurrency space, does an incredible job of teaching people such the basics of cryptocurrency, blockchains, how they function, how wallets function, how what happens if the electricity goes down, how that works. You wouldn't be asking these kind of questions. So I highly suggest anyone with these questions go and seek answers. You can find all this information on the internet for free. Or if you just want a time hack and you want to learn it all in a weekend, well, the course sales down below if you want. We're going to change. We're going to make 1 million people $1 million. And it's not going to all come through crypto. It's going to come through a cycle of events that have already kicked off. And I'm very excited. I am very excited when all of you become blessed. Like I said a long time ago with that XRP coin that company made, stock pulse. I don't even know where it is. Oh, here it is. I said, if you don't own XRP, don't buy this coin because you could have bought a lot more, right? And I know there's people still on the sidelines that never, ever, they have one of these and they still don't own any other XRP. That's just really sad to me because they're scared. And this is not the time to be scared. You still have time before you see a massive move in crypto. And so I highly suggest people wade in and learn how to do it safely. Don't listen to any of the bots down below that are going to try and get you into some other token, hoping that making you hope that you've got millions of dollars coming. That's not going to happen. This isn't a get rich quick scheme or time point, but I do believe this is going to accelerate a lot of people's path towards becoming wealthy because you're investing in something that very few people on earth even have a clue or concept of. All right. There are still people that when offered one Bitcoin or $100, they would take the $100 because they have no concept, because they are ignorant, and they're ignorant because they choose to be ignorant. You have the choice right before you. I hope this makes sense. If this makes sense, do me a favor and say, just thank you, it made sense down below. I'll be able to watch it later and see as this video progresses if people sort of start waking up. All right. Hopefully you got something out of this. The Economic Ninja, I'm going skiing. It is opening day. Woo!